So guys, welcome back to this channel. See, the political tension in Rivers State now has heightened since last week following the move by the Fubara-led government to ease the chairman of the 23 local government areas in the state out of office. So guys, Fubara said that his opposition particularly picked Hotel Presidential in Port Harcourt as the spot to detonate the dynamite. They planted a bomb there because they knew that some federal lawmakers would visit the state lodge in the hotel. So guys, the governor of Rivers State, Siminalayi Fubara, said on Wednesday that the failed dynamite explosion in the state capital on Tuesday was planned by the opposition to justify their call for a state of emergency in the state. Now look at what happened though. The tenure of the local government chairman ended last week, but they insisted that they would remain in office for another 6 months because Fubara had not conducted local government election to produce their replacement. So the local government chairmen who are loyal to Fubara's predecessor, that's Wike, and strangled political godfather, Wike, that's his name, cited a recent law passed by 27 members of the state's House of Assembly loyal to Wike as the justification for a 6 months tenure extension. So Fubara, however, declared their tenure ended and appointed caretaker chairman to take over the affairs of the local government, so to prevent a clash between the adamant ex-local government chairman and the caretaker chairman appointed by Fubara. The police took over the local government secretariats, a situation that has heightened agitations in the states. So the opposition now planned dynamite explosion to justify state of emergency call. See, I'm going to play you guys a video so that you watch for yourself and see what Siminalayi Fubara said, the governor of Rivers State. Just relax and watch this video. Please, if you are new to this channel, please do well to subscribe, like, and also drop a comment below. Please, just watch this video for yourself and see what he said. I'll see you guys in a minute.
While they are aware that you were here, there was an attempt to create heavy problem. In fact, there was a plan to dynamite the presidential hotel because you people were there. But this God that we serve, it happened that the man who was trying to do it, it happened just a few seconds as blew his hand off. It happened in front of. The idea was when you are hearing state of emergency, is so that by the time they finish, but when people are sitting tomorrow, they will say somebody from this state who called you people to tell you not to come will now raise issue of state of emergency. After all, the distinguished colleagues, when people went to Rivers, they saw what happened. But you see, when you are with God, even your own child, when you are planning evil, will go and tell somebody, look, God, look, that man, because that man is clean, this is what my father is planning. That is what is keeping us in this state. I tell you, we know everything that is happening. And you know it. You know it. Everybody knows it. We should be bold enough to look at the face of people and tell them the truth. I'm not fighting anybody. If I'm fighting, people will know that I'm fighting. My pattern will change. What we're doing is to defend ourselves. So far, it's defending ourselves. We can't just fold our hands. It's only a tree that will be standing and somebody will come out to chop them off. No, it doesn't happen as a human being. Once you know that danger is coming, you shift. So what we're doing is just to protect ourselves. So please, distinguished senator, I'm not fighting anybody. Somebody thinks, or some people feel they own life. I don't own life. The person who owns life is God. What we're doing here is to serve the people of Rivers State because God has given us this opportunity. It doesn't matter the channel the opportunity came from, but the most important thing is God, and nobody takes the place of God in anything.
So guys, you've heard what happened though. That's what happened in Rivers State. This incident that occurred around the hotel presidential axis along the busy Port Harcourt Aba Expressway. The Rivers State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Adeze Ore, who confirmed the incident, said there was a malicious attempt to, donate an explosive at the presidential hotel axis of Port Harcourt. So fortunately, it was not successful. It was a failed attempt because in the process, the individual sustained an injury with a traumatic dismembered upper limb. The thing blew off his hand, and the individual was immediately whisked away from the location. So that was why the state government put all hospitals in the states on alert to arrest anyone with such an injury. On Wednesday, the state government said they found a suspect at the Rivers State University Teaching Hospital, where he was rushed by his friend after the incident. So, flowing from that call, their medical facilities in the state were on a heightened sense of alert. And so when a young man was brought to the Rivers State Teaching Hospital with an alleged injury sustained during what was said to be a road accident, the medical personnel immediately recognized that the injuries seen on this individual were not in tandem with a road traffic accident, but rather resemble injuries that would have come from a blast. So the individual was taken to the theater for immediate resuscitation, because as of the time he was brought in the hospital, he was semi-conscious. So the medical personnel did the needful and immediately informed the Rivers State government, immediately informed the Commissioner for Police and the Rivers State Ministry of Health about the presence of that individual in the facility, even providing emergency medical care to receive and resuscitate him. So that was what happened, and that was how the health commissioner said the suspects had been stabilized and they are working with Rivers State Police Command, and the hospital has been fully secured. The premises and the perimeter have been fully secured. The patient is undergoing medical treatment. He is stable, and the police are doing their own part in the carrying out the necessary investigations. So when Fubara, while receiving a delegation of the Senate Committee in the Privatization and Commercialization, said the failed dynamite explosion was planned by the opposition to push the call for for a state of emergency in the states. So guys, I'll leave you guys to watch the rest of the video. Please, if you're new to this channel, please do well to subscribe, like, and also drop a comment below. I will see you guys in my next video.
So let me thank you for taking this bold step to come to pay this courtesy call, which is the normal standard. There is nothing that you're doing here that is abnormal. When a committee comes into a state, Senate committee, House of Reps committee, even a minister, he will always ask, Governor, I want to come and see you. I came in to do this, I came in to do that. It's a normal thing, so we appreciate it. We also appeal to you that this process, I know, I'm even surprised that we're still talking about privatization and commercialization. Anyone that has to do with our own state here that needs to be privatized, Rivers State government will be interested. Because you can't come here and own our property when we have the resources to have shares or to acquire some portion of it. So please, the committee, if there is anywhere you can support us, if there are anyone that are still available, let us know and let us get the details so that we can own it. But it is only when we own it, that is when those things are protected. It is only when we own it That is when those things become viable to the state.